Now that I have my project set up within Coffee Cup, the free HTML editor version of Coffee Cup, what I want to do is set up the browsers. I want to be able to access those very quickly and easily within my web pages, so I'm going to set up the browsers. Whatever HTML editor you are using, you will want to make sure to set up the browsers that you plan to preview in as you create your web pages. So within Coffee Cup itself, there is this globe area here. And if I click on that, there is a local preview. And you can see it does allow quite a few different browsers, whatever I want to install on my machine. Things are all grayed out now, and what I need to do is open up a page in order to have access to that. So if I go over to File, New HTML Page, I can open up a brand new page. You can see this page does have some extra tags on it. So what I'm going to do is create a new page within here, as I just did, set this up in a little bit different way, and then preview in the browser. Now let me set up my additional browsers first. So I'll just leave this one as untitled and unsaved and go up to the Tools area. If I move down to Additional Browsers, I'm going to select the first one, and what this does is allow you to select the browser. And I think the easiest way to do that is to go out to my desktop, and within my desktop, I have a few of these browsers. So here is Google Chrome, and within this area, I also have Firefox. But let me set up Google Chrome. All I do is double-click it, and what it does is directly open that particular file within that browser. So you're looking at Google Chrome. Because this is an untitled document, I don't actually get a file name. I get a temporary file that Coffee Cup created. Once I work with an actual saved file, it will show the name of the file up in this area. So Google Chrome has been set up, and what I can do is the exact same thing for any other browsers that I wish to. Now that is how you can set up your browsers. Now I can click on the Preview area under Local Preview. I can test it with the default browser for this operating system. So if I click on that, it is going to go out to Firefox because I have that set up as my default browser. So I can always get to Firefox using it as a default browser. I've also now set up Chrome as a separate browser, and I can go ahead and install all of the others in the exact same way. I can just click Additional Browser, go out to wherever that browser is located, and set them up. One last thing. If you click on this and look under Local Preview, you can see it does get assigned a shortcut, so I can always go directly from my page into that specific browser using the shortcuts. And every HTML editor you use has its own way to do this same thing. So make sure you set up all of the default browsers for that specific HTML editor, so you can go back and forth between your pages and the browser easily. So that is how I set up the browsers within Coffee Cup.